This might be categorized as a little bit of event art, but I don't know. It's just my Ratsona having different expressions. And I think with this drawing, I'm like, my Ratsona, she's like holding a little smaller rat version, I guess, like of the self. I don't know. I don't even feel really a need to like explain too much. Sometimes with this kind of art and stuff, like people see it, they might infer their own meaning. And that's okay too. I think it's just something I wanted to explore. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Riv. Yeah, I want to say welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, I guess. I'm an artist, streamer, and I enjoy drawing comics and little creatures on the internet as well. So today I thought I could do a sketchbook tour of this little pocket sketchbook that I had in the beginning of this past year. I will say the pages in it are super thin, so I really didn't enjoy drawing it all that much. And you'll probably be able to tell, like, there's just a lot of really simple pencil sketches in this. Just in case anyone's curious, these are some of the supplies I used. You know, mechanical pencil, calligraphy mechanical pencil, micron. It wasn't this one specifically. I also had a black one. This is a blue one. This Pentel Pocket brush pen with my sticker on it. And then these Copic sketch markers, which I did some of the color. But again, since the paper was so thin, these markers bled through a lot, so I didn't really like that too much. But okay, I'll go ahead and get started. If I don't have a lot to say on each page, well, yeah, that's just how it is. Drawing on a sticky note that I probably did at work and then stuck in here. I'll get a little closer so you can see. I also use a white jelly roll. I forgot to show that. Okay, so that's what the sketchbook is. It's a moleskin, but it's really thin paper. I started this is actually my sister's birthday. As you can see, there's like, the paper's like almost transparent for this creature. Okay, so this one I started hourly comic day, and I think that was February 1st. And I do like these, though I never like actually inked or colored them or even uploaded them. I just shared them on my Discord. But yeah, I basically drew a short comic for each hour of the day. Well, maybe not each hour, but sometimes segments of time. But I can walk you guys through that. (7:30 to 8:30), sleeping, and then cat woke me up. She wanted to be fed. I think I was alone this day in the apartment. I had the whole day pretty much to myself. (8:30 to 9:30), I was kind of getting ready, brushed my teeth, fixed my hair, and then I put on Hunter's hoodie, which had a stain on it, but it was like my comfort hoodie. And then for like 2 hours, this is when I was in my walking era, I was like walking back and forth on the path in the back of the apartments to get my steps in. So I was like a little crazy person. And then I called a friend, I think, and we were just chatting. And some coffee. 11:30, 12:30. Drinking iced coffee from my favorite skull jar. I still have this. It's true. Yes, like I need to catch up. Sometimes I drew the comics over the course of like a couple, like a sit-down session but I would take notes about what I was doing. I love this little scene. I don't know why. A little shower, trying to be less stinky. I love it because she's just like kind of hiding behind the curtain, and I'm just like, well, what are you looking at, you know? And then I watched my friend stream and do some art, I think. They may have been doing a sticker book stream where they're like placing stickers down in their sticker book, but I was also drawing. So Aki and me. And then I wanted more caffeine, and then my cat was kind of getting a little angry, a little hungry. She started biting my markers. Then I cleaned out my car. It's not like I had a bunch of trash, but I didn't know how to represent it better. And then, oh yeah, I bought some veggie sushi from the store. I haven't had it in so long. I kind of got like burnt out from it, I guess because I got it so much. And then I went to see my dad, and he took a picture of me on this giant stump in the backyard, so that was really cute. And I decided I was drawing him as a little ox. Because one time when I was a kid in school, they had us draw like family totems, you know, and I had to assign everyone in my family an animal. So like I was a little otter, my sister was like an antelope, my other sister was like a snake, my mom was a tiger or leopard or something like that, and then my dad was the ox, and he was like, you know, the strongest member, was like at the bottom of the totem pole to like uplift everyone. So that was my dad. I was talking to my sister, the much needed yap sesh, and then Hunter came home and I attacked him, I guess. And then I ate my sushi and I went full belly mode. And this is around the time where like web fishing was pretty popular. I still play it occasionally, but yeah, I was playing web fishing with one of my online buddies, Lucky. And they caught an alligator, and we were like freaking out and stuff. And then I was like, oh my god, I gotta finish this comic. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. More web fishing. And then I sort of said I was done, I guess, at this point, because, yeah. Again, I never inked or colored it, but I don't know, it was fun. I enjoy doing this every year, so maybe I'll try again this year. It's January now. By the time I record and edit all this, I don't know, it might be closer to February, so. I'm drawing my little rat, Rivy, whatever you want to call her. I like how I drew the legs and shoes here. I wear like these chunky shoes, so. Sometimes I just do these shapes too with ink and Copics. They're not really of anything particularly. Playing around with some other marker techniques. I'm just doing marker and then outlining it with the Micron. Pentel pocket brush pen work. This weird looking creature, but kind of interesting. More stuff that I draw at work. Kind of like a Chinese dragon dog thing. Drew myself as a little mule donkey thing. My Little Pony phase showing through. I like this gradient. Some of this is kind of, I don't know, kind of weird looking. My rat. Some anatomy studies. I think I was watching another stream and we were all doing the same anatomy studies together based off some images, so that was kind of fun. I'd like to try to host something like that as well. Same thing here. Some bones. I actually really like this dog. Lots of wings. This is a sketch I did for my friend Aki, and then I made it into an actual full illustration and a card, and I sent it to them for their birthday. If I can find it, I'll try to show it here as well, the final piece. Drew Hunter. He's a tall fox boy. And again, kind of like that expression. I like to try to draw almost like in a manga style sometimes, even though, I don't know, I also really like Western cartoons, like comic strip cartoons, but mixing it with like manga I think is kind of cool. This is what I try to go for. Don't know if I'm like always that successful. I think this was from a reference on Pinterest or something. Drawing dragons. I like just drawing these little beasts' heads and stuff. It's like therapeutic for me. Hunter with a baseball bat, as you can see. And then I'm like, it's hot. I draw our kitty cat Blankacita as like a little anime character sometimes as well. This might be categorized as a little bit of event art, but I don't know. It's just my Ratsona having different expressions. And I think with this drawing, I'm like, my Ratsona, she's like holding a little smaller rat version, I guess, like of the self. I don't know. I don't even feel really a need to like explain too much. Sometimes with this kind of art and stuff, like people see it, they might infer their own meaning. And that's okay too. I think it's just something I wanted to explore. Holding another version of yourself, or a younger version, or just another version, or the true self, smaller self maybe within, something like that. Still kind of thinking about that same concept maybe here too. Here I was drawing someone's like little sculpture of a dragon that they had made. These really colorful shapes too. I like trying to create gradients with the Copic markers. Very serious looking creature. Big-headed rat. I like drawing stuff like this a lot. And the eyes look kind of like crazy. More rat. Eating a sandwich. Dragon. I really finished this. I kind of don't want to use up all my markers, I guess. I started to run out of ink in some of the markers, so. some woolly mammoth sketches. I think I had gone to a museum, like a natural history museum, so I was thinking about these creatures. I remember when I was a kid, I read the story about the one that had been like discovered in the ice and been preserved and stuff. And it just like blew my mind. That was like the coolest thing ever. I was like kind of obsessed with that for a while. But yeah, I like this one though. Hard to draw because it's just such a big shape. I don't know, it's not got a whole lot of, it's just like a giant lump in shadows. And wolf. I don't know if I like this sketch, but whatever, we tried. Gnarling wolf. Little rat with wings. Never finished inking this. Classic Riv move. Aki again, just a sketch. Drawing myself, drawing my leg in the car. My rat Sona, of course. More of my rat. And I was playing a lot of Minecraft, so I guess I tried to draw my rat as a little Minecraft character. Not really such great drawings, but a griffin creature. Again, I think I was thinking about something kind of manga-ish for this, like when a character gets like cut on the arm or something and it's like a really intense moment and there's like blood flying everywhere and stuff. More ink stuff here. It's probably the end of the sketchbook here. It looks like I don't think I even bothered drawing in these last few pages because I didn't really like how the paper was so thin. But here's a little post-it note rat. Tried to draw the little feet, really detailed. And I think I might have something. I have this too. I don't remember quite when I finished it. Did I have dates in there? Well, I don't know. It was from last year though, but eventually I started working in other ones. Okay, but that's pretty much it for the sketchbook tour. I'll do a little flip through so you guys can see. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm sure I'll talk to you guys again pretty soon.